I don't think any Apple product in recent history was as polarizing as the AirPods Max. It seemed like in the beginning, reviewers were either loving them or trashing them for being too overpriced. Who was right? Who should buy these? And what are my thoughts after using them in my day-to-day life? Let's find out.
Say it softly, it's just in my blood, see. Make it comfy, give it to you properly. When you are asleep in the morning, make you coffee. Baby, when you're gonna leave, grab your friends a copy.
Okay, first a little disclaimer. I am not an audiophile, I just like listening to music. I listen to hip-hop, techno, and some lo-fi stuff for focusing on work. Also, I love listening to podcasts or YouTube videos. My main headphones before getting the AirPods Max were the AirPods Pro, which I absolutely loved. So in general, I'm more of an average user and not the total audio geek. Let's get started. So these have been out for 2 years now and the prices have dropped significantly. And now that some time has passed and people have started using them more in the real world, what are they all about? I'm gonna start out with the things I like about them. And I think this is no surprise to anyone. I love the sound quality. I've never enjoyed listening to music as much as I have with these. You can hear more of the instruments that you wouldn't have even noticed before because everything is clearly separated, sounds so crispy, and nothing is overdone, so the bass isn't as overpronounced as it is with other competitors. It is just so much fun to listen to music on the AirPods Max, and in my experience, having tried out the Sony and Bose competitors, they don't come close. They just don't sound as clear and crisp as these in comparison. Also, surprisingly, I really like the comfort of these. At first, I thought they were too heavy and I didn't really like them, but after adjusting them, and I think you should actually go a little smaller than you think, because that takes weight off the ears and puts more load on the headband, which is more comfortable because it's very wide. I love them. I can wear them for hours on end and they don't bother me. And another aspect of that are the ear cups that are made from fabric instead of the usual fake leather you get on other headphones. I think that is much more comfortable because it doesn't get like greasy and disgusting over time. Next up, the AirPods Max have the best control interface of any over-ear headphones. It is just so easy and intuitive to use. The buttons are very well made and it's just so much better than the touch controls or 5 different buttons for every single thing other competitors use. Also, and this won't come as a huge surprise either, the noise cancelling and transparency mode are the best I've ever heard. When you activate the transparency mode to talk to someone, for example, it feels like you're not wearing anything at all. That's also why I think they're great for calls, because I don't like wearing noise cancelling headphones usually, as they make me feel like I can't hear my own voice. But with those, it's really good, aside from the fact that you're gonna be the weird person in the meeting wearing AirPods Max. And the noise cancelling is significantly better than on AirPods Pro. It's great for getting really focused work done in coffee shops, libraries, or even at home where there might be kids running around from the neighbors or something like that. I would definitely recommend you to check those features out in store if you can, because they're really that good. Also, the latency on these is usually very good, so I can use them for video editing, but there are some random cases where it becomes really bad all of a sudden. And lastly, what I also like about them, of course, is the great integration in the Apple ecosystem. If you use a lot of Apple devices, these just work seamlessly between all of them, and that's just something you can't get with any of the competitors. Whether that is a good thing or not is a different discussion, but in day-to-day use, it's definitely convenient. Okay, so what do I dislike about these? Well, I think you can see it coming, but this case, man, there's not really much to say about it. It's ugly, impractical, and annoying, and I don't know why they put it out like that. So to protect them in your backpack, I would recommend you to buy a case like this one. I got it from Amazon, it was really cheap, and the weird Apple case fits inside of there as well. But in general, this case, it's so weird. I don't know why they would ever release a product like that. And also, I don't really like the lightning port. I mean, of course, as an iPhone user, you will always have a lightning cable with you, but that's not really the solution to the problem because lightning on the iPhone isn't that great either. So yeah, I would really like USB-C here. And speaking of the lightning port, I don't really understand why they wouldn't include a lightning to headphone jack cable. It's a great way to reduce the latency even further or use them on airplanes. And selling this overpriced cable to you as a separate purchase just seems like they're trying to milk the customers that have already spent a lot of money on these headphones even more, and that doesn't feel great. Next up, this is not really surprising, but they're just very big to carry around. I mean, just compare this case and this AirPods Pro case. It's so much more to carry around, and if you don't have the space in your backpack or you're trying to travel light, these are not great for that. Also, just consider if you actually want to wear over-ear headphones. Sometimes my hair looks really weird after wearing them for a few hours, and this is true for all over-ear headphones, but it's just something I wanted to mention. Okay, well, so who was right about the AirPods Max in the beginning? As always, I think the answer lies somewhere in the middle. They were wildly overpriced in the beginning, and I think if Apple comes out with AirPods Max 2, they will have to be priced more competitively. But now that the prices have come down, these are actually great headphones even at the price they're at right now. And if you are someone who likes listening to music and likes to invest in good headphones, but is not a total audio geek that is willing to go the extra mile to get every last bit of audio quality out of their setup, I think these are the best choice right now. So should you buy them? Well, yeah, I think if you're an Apple user, these are the best headphones you can get. I think after this significant price drop, the price is actually justified. I would be willing to spend about 50% more than the competition for the better build quality, more seamless integration, better sound, better noise cancelling, and better transparency mode. And that's kind of the level they're at right now. So if you're considering these, I think your main use case should be work and travel, because that's where they excel the most. I think it is also unlikely that a new model will come out soon, as AirPods usually tend to be on the market for a long time. There might be new colors, but I haven't really seen any new rumors of a new model recently. Of course, that is just speculation, so take it as you will. In general, I think these are headphones for people that love music, have headphones on for most of the day, so you maybe work from home or study from home. You have the disposable income to splurge on these, but you are not an audio geek that is willing to put in the effort to get the best sound quality possible. If that's you, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with these, and I definitely recommend you try them out. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.